How many men at the bar and how many were problematic? Well, according to my math, there was one more problematic man than there needed to be, but clearly you don't agree. You think that there's some acceptable ratio of problematic men that we should account for, and I like this. It could be like the fire marshal system, where we determine that there's a max occupancy before it's a safety issue. We could put a limit on the number of men that are allowed to congregate in a given space before it too is a safety issue. So what is the ratio that you were thinking of? If there were 20 other men at the bar and only one of them wants to be violent and hurt everyone, is that okay? What if there was only 10 other men in the bar? Or 5? What if it was a quiet Tuesday evening and the 4 of us were the only people in the bar? Is it still acceptable? My issue with this is that 10 good men being comfortable with 1 violent man is just another way of saying that for every violent man, there are 10 men who will enable his behavior. Why can't the expectation be 0? That those 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 men are not comfortable with any violent men among them and work to ensure that they are all in agreement about that. There should, in truth, be 0 problematic men in the bar. We should be able to go to a bar without the fear of another man hurting me because he doesn't like the way I look at him, because of the sports team I support, because he thinks my girlfriend is attractive, or because I step in to stop him harassing another woman. It is so strange to me that in a conversation about how we've normalized and accepted men's violence, the response is that we should be comfortable with a certain level of violence from men, that it's to be expected. And maybe the issue is that men need to stop hating themselves and thinking so little of ourselves that we feel consigned to fitting this stereotype that society pushes on us, that we can't be anything else. The acceptable level of violence from anyone, man or woman, is none. And we need to stop encouraging the idea that men aren't capable of that.